You know, one of the things that I think about a lot are assets under management. In business, they're called AUMs, assets under management. So if I asked most people to talk about their assets under management, the first thing they'd be talking about is their house, their car, their boat, their train, their plane, their clothes, their books, their kitchen utensils, their furniture. It's all kinds of stuff that we always think about as being our assets, the things that we own. But I've got a question for you. What are the assets that nobody can take away from you? What are those? And very few people ever stop and answer that question. And I need you to know, to me, that is the most important question and for sure asset that you could ever think about. So let's just think for a second. Can they take away my experiences? No. Can they take away the things I've learned? No. Can they take away my education? No. Can they take away my character, my integrity, my reputation, my relationships, my friendships? There are all these things that have immense value to us that are assets. They are assets under management that we never stop and think about. And so they don't show up on your balance sheet. You can't go to the banker and say, hey, here's the assets under management that I've got. But the fact is I do manage them and I am responsible for them. And if I asked you on a scale of 1 to 10, if you had to go through each one of them and put a value on them, what would that value be on your reputation? For me, it's one of the most important things in my life. What about your credibility or your integrity or your relationships, the relational capacity that you've got? My marriage is a massive asset to me. My relationship with my children is a huge asset with me. So I just wanted to raise that thought, because if we're going to talk, especially to kids, about assets under management, they've got them for sure. They just don't know how to manage them. And that's part of our job. That's part of the things that we do. So assets under management, oh my gosh, they're the most wonderful things in the world, especially the ones that don't show up on your balance sheet.